I basically met Gab through her ex-partner. And we were both in relationships that needed improvement and fell for each other in the process. And when we first kissed, it was kind of like this moment where we kissed, and I didn't really know her that well at the time, but we kissed, and it kind of felt like, if I could put it to words, like what happened inside was, there's a part of me that just said, there you are.
Frederick is my partner. We live together now. We first met at a Babylon in Ottawa, which is like a really fun, grungy bar. And we went on our first date after he contacted me on Facebook.
Rahim and I met working together. We both worked in HIV and met doing an anti-oppression workshop. We've been dating for almost 2 years. We actually just moved in together. Yeah.
She didn't even notice me for like 6 weeks or something like that, but like I had to like really get in your face for you to notice me. But after that, I think she liked me after that.
I wanted to be part of the anti-stigma project because it's something that's touched my life a lot, and it's something I've been unpacking for a while. Its impact on my life and its impact on my relationships and my interactions. And I think it's a very important thing to talk about, just because I think it's something that's often forgotten or dismissed.
This is an experience that is very real for me, and I think that I wouldn't say that I've struggled with my identity, but definitely other people have. So I thought having an opportunity to speak about it would probably help other people understand someone who identifies somewhere in the middle a little bit better.
Talking about fluid gender and fluid sexuality it's a big part of our relationship. We like to talk about that a lot.
Having a conversation about identity is really important. I'm a bit of an identity nerd, so when this opportunity came up to talk about it, I thought that was great.
It's nice to have somebody that has a similarly fluid context, idea of sexuality, just because I find it's easier to relate to Frederick. Yeah. Sometimes like the stuff that people say, and sometimes the stuff I see on TV is really, really hurtful. And I really like having somebody that I can talk to about it. So it's when I'm frustrated and I need to talk, he has a context from which he can talk to me and that he can support me.
Having Rahim as a supportive partner has meant that in our gay spaces, I can feel comfortable talking about ex-girlfriends or women that I'm attracted to or whatever. Having that support just in general has made a lot of spaces really comfortable for me.
Oh, you're welcome.
Gab's support has made a really big difference in terms of how I identify. She's literally been the first partner I've had who asked me to tell my story about my identity. I'm gonna cry. And this one was the first one that just asked me questions about it. And like those moments where I would talk about the parts of my identity that I was sure about, she would reinforce, and the parts where I would express parts of my identity that I was unsure about, she would just ask me more questions about it, and really gave me a lot of space to just figure myself out. And that was really nice.
I love you.
I love you too.
In terms of supporting Emma, I've never thought of it as, maybe I've never really thought of it in any kind of active terms. It's not something that I have to put effort into so much as just being with her and accepting who she is and recognizing who she is, celebrating who she is.
Being open has become very important in the context of a relationship because there's been a lot of growth and learning on my part as a result of being with Mason.
I love you. I love this girl. And love is making space for somebody and making them feel heard. And those are my values associated with support. Yeah, it just comes down to love and what you do for each other.
Look at the whole person as all of their different aspects. And I want to be treated with respect. And I wanted to be treated with respect in terms of just interpersonally. And I also want to be treated with respect in terms of a more political view of queerness, and I want that to be recognized.
The biggest piece of advice is to just carve out a space for letting your partner have those moments of attraction for other people.
Just not making assumptions necessarily about people's orientation based on the relationships that they're in at the moment.
Make sure you hear somebody and not just listen and not just wait to have an opinion or not just wait to tell somebody how they are or should be. Is to just hear somebody for who they are.
This support has meant that I can explore myself and I can explore the world in a more open and relaxed way.
This support has meant that I have been able to go out into the world and be who I am.
This support has meant that I no longer question who I am. Love.
Calm and consistent.
Gentle.
This is
my
my
community.
community.